Hi everyone, welcome to another episode 11, Elevate Live series today. And let me explain those who are watching new. This is Elevate Live series, which I started in January in order to give you a kind of a idea about different journeys that our digital business partners go through. This digital business system has empowered thousands of people all around the globe, and I'm lucky to find some of the gems around this, and we connected with the global community. So today I found two gems. Our digital duos, Veda and Mani, from the UK. They are originally from India. So I wanted to share their unique story with you all, and this story might inspire you if you're still thinking of starting this business. So Veda and Mani, welcome to Elevatics Global today. And I'm privileged to have both of you, and I'm eyeing on you and looking at you. You two are really inspirational, the way you share knowledge in this platform and empowering others. And so I'm looking forward to learn more and give more insights to my page as well. Right. So everyone, let's go into one by one. So I have a list of questions, Veda and Mani. So let me put that one by one. So Veda and Mani, so who started this digital business first?
First of all, yeah, thank you so much, Harshani, for inviting us onto your ElevateX Global. We're privileged to be on here as well. And Mani,
It's a honor. Yeah, it's
yes.
a honor. Your page. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for inviting us to your page. Yeah, really appreciate it. And in terms of the business, whether I will always take ladies first. Go for it.
Yeah, I did come across this business and I was quite intrigued. I mean, I felt a lot of emotion. So a little bit of skepticism, a little bit of, oh my goodness, okay, maybe this could be something that could be for us. And I showed it to Money, and straight away, Money turned it down. Money
Hey,
was
yeah, the exact same reaction that our husbands have, isn't it?
Right.
even more doubtful, even more skeptical than me. He was like, no, this is a scam. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not a scam. I mean, I don't want. I mean, I really don't want to do anything on the online space because I tried few things, like normal people, like Bitcoin, crypto, everything has failed, and it was kind of a gambling things like that. So I really don't want to waste my money on social media, and I'm not a social media person. I never hardly spend on social media, Facebook, Instagram. I think it a waste of time. So then Veda showed me an ad. No, I'm not looking into this. Thank you very much. So it popped up, I think, two or three times. So yeah, you can.
How do you get through this bottleneck, Veda? So that's the first
Um,
hurdle that everybody has to break through, isn't it?
yeah, I think it was just the fact that I said to Money, the thing is, when I came across this business, we came to a point where we were at like a burnout stage, basically. And we were looking for something. Like we knew we needed something apart from our jobs. Um, and so I said to him, look, if we don't try it, we won't know. We just have to take a risk, basically. We've risked everything else. Why not? We've done, the what was it, money,
The crypto.
the crypto, all of these. We've risked in that. So why not look into this? Because I see a real person there. Let's see if we can connect with them and just take it from there. And then I think money was like, okay, let's look into it. So we did the second step. We paid the $149 to look at the business model. And I think that really opened our eyes a little bit more. And
You know what, Rashni, what happened?
Hmm.
Um, so I watched the first step, all right, and then I said to Veda, there's a payment of $149, and Veda said, no, 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 this is a scam. So then I said, no, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. I lost so many thousands of pounds in other things. At least I want to give it a try. Okay, because there, it clearly said it's 100 and I think 30 days refund.
yeah.
So I said, okay, worst case, I'm going to lose that 140. That's fine, fair enough.
Mm.
So that's how. Then I really showed the interest. Because I really want to explore what is this business model is all about, what they are going to tell us. So it doesn't matter whether I'm going to proceed with the business or not, but at least I will have an opportunity to explore the business model
Mm.
and then make a decision whether this is something for us or not. So
So when somebody, it's a very good point. So normally when we have a kind of a perspective on it, and it's really difficult to see what is inside, we always look at, in a particular lens. How does it feel? How you open up your minds to explore this business model? What was your first experience when you see the business model?
I think there was a lot of information. So we were like, okay, we need to. I think we watched it quite a few times to really get a grasp of the information. But once we understood what it was about, we was like, yes, this could be the life changing opportunity that we need. It's the reason why is because we've tried everything that we know. We've done everything that we can do within our comfort zone. Getting another job, trying a different, working in a different industry. Like Money tried working for the NHS. I tried, apart from teaching, I went to something else and I tried that. Nothing
we
worked.
also tried baking.
Yes, so I love to bake. So I tried starting my own traditional business. Essentially, didn't work. It felt like a second job, and I was like, okay, so we've tried something. So maybe the answer is we try something that we've never done before. Maybe that's where the answer lies.
Yeah.
And, an online business is something that we've never tried. So we thought, let's just go for it, give it a try and see how it goes. And, here we are 2 years
Yeah.
later.
The thing is, I mean, if someone is watching paying 149 and exploring the business model, my advice is watch a couple of times, at least minimum 3 to 4 times to get a grip of it. And then make a list of all your questions, very very hard questions which you couldn't be able to understand from the business model, and then you connect with the person whom you have reached out. They'll be able to answer your all your questions, and once all your answers has been clarified,
Mm.
then make a decision whether you are going to proceed, the final step,
Yeah, and I think
go
that's
forward.
the game changer in this business.
Yeah.
It's not a machine that you're speaking to. There are real people behind the business who are going to mentor you and coach you and support you in your business journey. You won't, I don't know if you get this in other online businesses. There are obviously other online businesses, but this is where we are different. We are completely hands on. You have the support, and that's one of the things I love about
Yeah.
being part of this community.
all the
Yeah.
all the questions has been answered, to be honest. And then it was, yeah, then we thought, okay, let's give it a shot. Here we are now, 2 years now.
Yeah.
Talking about the support, I met Meda and Mani for one of our drop-in sessions, and I was listening to them, and they are empowering others and supporting others. These are the mistakes that we did. We were rehearsing some of the conversation. So these kind of people, they are not only the digital mentors or coaches in this community, they are supporting others. So this kind of a support system I have never seen, Meda, and I have worked with a couple of other businesses, and I was a banker supporting other businesses, but this blew my mind. The system itself has the support and the information, the business model itself. I think whenever somebody looked into this business model, they will really find the gems within. And yeah, so you were talking about this, once you took this decision and, you started to move forward, we are going back for 2 years, Veda and Mani. So with your jobs, I know that you are Veda is a teacher. Mani, how you manage these
Myself as a project manager.
project managers? So you both do full time jobs, and you have kids too. So how do you manage time to do the digital business?
Mm. I think time is something that a lot of people worry about. They always say, I don't have time. It's not that we don't have time, it's that we don't know how to make time. We
Mm.
all have the same 24 hours, right? So it's about how you prioritize your time. So for me, yes, we work our 8, 9 hours, 10 hours, whatever it may be. The rest of the time we do have. So I allocate time to spend with my family, allocate time to do the cooking, the cleaning, our everyday jobs that we do. And then we allocate some time into the business. So it is done consistently every day, whether it's half an hour, 1 hour here and there. It's not like something where we're spending another 8 hours on top. It's just the different pockets of times, and that time will vary from day to day. Just but it's flexible around our schedule. So that's how we are able to still do the business even though we work full time.
For me, Ashani, I love this business. When we love something, we will we will put our
Fine.
heart to it,
Yeah.
you know, because it's going to change your future, or you're making you change your fortune. To be honest, it's not you're changing your whole life, you know. So nothing wrong in spending an hour or two in a day for your business. It's your business,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So
We spend our time, huge, lifetime, learning to do our job. And,
yeah,
we work more than sometimes 10 hours a day for other jobs, building other businesses. Why not you spend at least hour a day to building something on your own, isn't it?
exactly.
Exactly.
When people say I don't have time, it's really worrying me, because the thing is,
Mhm.
they spend hours on social media, but just by scrolling.
Yeah.
They spend hours on watching Netflix. They hours spent on watching their regional program, whatever it is, or they spend hours, going out with their kids. I'm not saying go. You need to enjoy your personal life, but still, you can still do a pockets of time here and there for your business. So once if someone says I don't have time, that's then this is not something for them. Then, to be honest, straightforward answer.
So if you think about, you two are really an inspiration, how, you two come together, talking about the business. And if somebody is thinking about, right, I can do this business with my husband, and how you to manage, how you to support each other in doing this business.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a tough one because especially for the teacher. So so I need to listen to her sometimes, but but it's a good it's a really good um, working as a couple in a business.
Yeah.
It's a rare opportunity. I never even dreamed of I work with like I will start a business and myself and brother will
Yeah.
work together.
Yeah, because we can't do it in our professions. We are from completely different professions. So
Mm.
doing this as a business where we are building something together, I think it's completely amazing. And I think being working as a husband and wife, it's a little bit more stronger foundation, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
yes, we
Mm.
do help each other, we support each other. Money does some of the tech side of things, whatever he's good at. I do a lot of the creative side with the business page and things like that. And then we do come together and think about, okay, what are we going to do next in the business? So it's something that we are essentially building together, you know. You
The
know,
thing is, I mean, we learn from each other, to be honest.
yeah.
So Veda
Yeah.
is very good with content. I'm good on the technical side. I am really both are really shy because we are an introvert. Actually, we never work on social media, but we motivate each other.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do a live. Let's shoot an ad. Let's shoot do a video. So if I'm a bit low, she will always motivate me. Hey, come on, let's do
Yeah.
it. If she is low, then I'll pull her aside. So it's
Yeah.
it's and we really enjoy this business. When we enjoy something,
Yeah.
we do anything for it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said at the very beginning, we didn't think social media, we were like, oh no, social media, that's not gonna work for us. We never ever imagined, we'd have our faces on, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. We're not people who put their picture up. We take photos, that's for us, but we don't really put it on social media. So to be here where, we're talking to you like this, coming on social media, showing our family, showing us, I think that's, real personal growth for us. It's built our confidence. And as parents, we are basically modeling to our children how to be. We are showing them, yes, do what you love, be confident in what you do. This is what my little one especially is learning. So she's a social media pro. If any of you have seen her, she's already on there. So she's proudly doing it there. When she sees us, she's like, hey, Veda and Money, that's my mom and dad. And she's
Yeah.
Yeah.
proud.
The thing is, I mean, when I started, like we thought, okay, this business is for us, but now I'm thinking, no, basically we are leveraging this business and teaching our kids and our grandkids. Yes, there is another way of opportunity.
Mm,
You guys can earn, from home, from anywhere in the world. You
mm,
don't need to work for someone else. and
Yeah.
earn the money,
It's about
so
I
breaking
love
that
that.
cycle.
it's basically, yeah, breaking that
Breaking the
cycle,
cycle.
yeah, so
I think especially from, our roots, our cultures, a lot of people, we are so used to that employee mindset. All we know is we study well, we do a master's degree, undergraduate degree, whatever degree, we just study, study, study. We work. Essentially, we are, building somebody else's dream. And we do that whether we like it or not, we do it anyway up until we retire. And
Exactly.
what kind of a life is that? We're not actually living, we're just basically on survival mode, right? So we need to break that cycle and think you can live your life and still achieve all those things, because this is a learning platform. We're still learning. We are learning, we are teaching other people how to do it. We are empowering, especially women. I know there's a lot of women in this business, and usually when you think of business, you think of a man. We've already broken that cycle by becoming entrepreneurs as women. So superheroes in it, you don't need to read about superheroes in books. We are living that lifestyle day in and day out. And I would love for other women, other wives who want to have a different identity. Your identity isn't just a mom, isn't just a wife. It can be anything you want. You just need to come out of that mindset where you're willing to try something new.
oh, even as a couple can do it.
Of course.
It's not only women or men, even a couple,
Couple
yes,
can do it.
yes, of
Yes,
course, yeah.
yes, definitely. Anybody can do this business. It's just, changing that mindset. Flip the switch,
Yeah.
think of it that way. So it's not like, is this for me? Can I do this? Will this work for me? I can do this. This will work for me. This is what's going to change my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's up.
thank you so much for sharing that way. That's really resonate with me as well. So as a lecturer, I constantly do my certifications, degrees, MScs, and everything. We think about learning and growing, and at the same time, we was thinking like, if one of my students look at this, social
Mm,
media, and if they ask, is there something that I can do, because I believe in once I explore the business model, I fully trusted this system, and
mm,
I'm proudly introducing to my students if they ask me, or if
yes,
there anybody in my community, because I don't have to hide something, because we are not scammers, we are doing something
exactly.
legitimate. And when we come to the platform and see how other people change their life, and feeling how we change our lives, and how as an individual how I grow and we grow as individuals, I think it gives us that, where was that opportunity before?
Yes.
Isn't it? You know, why now? Why didn't we get this opportunity before? That was the question that I'm asking. And I can really resonate with you. I have two teams. They
Yeah.
are 8, 17, and 13. And I think as parents, what we have to teach them is, they look at us. We constantly struggle with our life. And they look at us, working hard and doing a job is the only solution to
Mm,
life. But what I'm really trying to do is break that cycle, like you said. They look at me every day going live. Like, she has never done it. She's doing videos and doing some couple of cards and things like that. Then my son is coming and saying, Mom, you can do this and that. They're seeing us, and
yeah.
they see how we push through some struggles, and how we celebrate our achievements, small
Mm.
milestones, and we are doing it for them, isn't it? We are building something that we can pass down to them. So I always talk about it, and they now willingly come into videos, posts, because they know they are also part of this business. I
Yes.
think as parents, what we can do is showing them that there's a smarter way of living, and
Yeah.
this is how we can leverage the digital platforms. Thinking that I'm in this age, I can't do this, I don't know anything about it, but there's everything can be learned if you
Yeah.
have that right mindset, like you said. Yeah, so you put out some valuable stuff there. So 2 years, it's being we can say, in some can say a long time, but it goes like nothing. So but looking back to these 2 years, what are the small nuggets that you celebrate with and money?
We celebrate every small success,
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
Even if we get a one business prospect inquiry, we celebrate it.
Yes.
Once we get a distributor, yes, we celebrate it. Once we get small earnings from the business, we celebrate it. At the end of the day, if I learn something, I'm usually a learner. Every day I learn something. So if I learn something, I really like, okay, I learned this, so I celebrate it. So you want anything to add on top of it?
Yeah, for me, it's just the community who continue to, give me the strength to keep going. If we've been doing this for 2 years, it's because of the amazing community that we have. People like you, Hashini, and I'm so grateful for meeting amazing people through this community. Like we said, we are introverts. We don't generally go out of the circle. We live in a very small circle, but we're coming out of ourselves. We've met some really wonderful people, and it's just allowed me to see how many good people there are. How many lovely people there are, people who want you to succeed. I think that's the difference. Your life will change depending on the people who are around you. Are you surrounded by, people who are going to bring you down, or people who, rise up with you and allow you to rise together? So I think that's what this community has.
Exactly.
So had we done this business on our own, I don't know if we'd been here for 2 years. So if you maybe you'll see us 10 years down the line. If we're still there in 10 years, it's because of the community.
Yeah. And I think the small success, when I say small success, like, when new people join the business, then they stuck with somewhere and else. And when they ask us, and from our experience, we share them, hey, try this, try it will work out. And they say, thank you very much.
Mm,
That one, that makes a whole day.
yeah. There's no competition.
No,
It's just,
anyone,
yeah,
just,
a genuine wanting to help people. That's
yeah.
that's the kind of people we see here.
Yeah.
And
So I,
people, sometimes people will call personally, say, money, thank you so much. You
mm,
really, I was really struggling with this one. So you really helped me with, the technical stuff for it. And, you really helped me with this one. So changing one person's life, we are making them smile a day, they're happy. Oh, okay, they got the answers. So that makes us
exactly.
happy.
Definitely, I totally agree with you. This when we come to these platforms, there are educators, the lecturers, the engineers, doctors, all sorts of profession, but we all are like, everybody is alike, isn't it? There's no hierarchy in it. There are no bosses, but it is amazing to see how they all have the same mindset. They learn from each other. They are very humble. That is the difference between the people who are in the platform and out of the platform. That the mindset actually, I need to change my life. I need to make a real change into my life. This is not the way they realize the current situation, need to take action, and then took the action to make that change. I think
Yeah.
that is the difference between you and me, sitting in two different sides of the fence, because we took the decision. We never thought about what others will feel like. We never fear about losing 149 to explore this business model, because it's just a 1 week grocery amount. We lose many things, but this time I saved, struggling in my life, or maybe the opportunities I got, the amazing people, I can't value them enough, isn't it, Veda and Mani? And then, every day when we invest at least a minute here in our business, that means one step forward in
Yeah.
whatever the tips and steps. So
Yeah.
I believe in this. Yes, Mani.
Yeah, absolutely. We had an incident when we had a business event in Rome. So we met our founders like 10 years ago. Very down to earth person. They are earning like millions. So, but we had a chance to speak to them. They spent the time, 5 minutes of the time, answering, taking photos and answering our questions. I don't know if there is any other business or any other community out there doing this, but people are very down to earth. They never think, oh, I'm this, I'm earning 4 figures, 5 figures, why you're asking me this question. No, they're always, if they get a chance, they will definitely respond to anyone's query. So
Yeah.
that's why I love this community. So the thing is yeah, so whatever I learned, I'm giving back to the community as well. So we learn and grow together.
Definitely. So we will give a kind of a nudge about nudge to everybody. The capacity in this digital platform. What level of change that you can bring to the lives of people. 2 years down the line, and you look back in your life with this business. what you have achieved personally and professionally?
Yeah, I think there's, of course, professionally, yes, we've come out of our comfort zone. We are entrepreneurs. We've started something for ourselves. We're building our own legacy. These were all just dreams, basically, but we made it into reality with that one decision. So we are so grateful that we took that decision. And personally, of course, again,
Oh, personally, we
we've
developed a lot. I mean, we are speaking like this. This is also a great achievement.
yeah,
We never done this, and
definitely.
we are getting so confident nowadays. So it's not like we're preparing and answering the question. So um, we are talking from our bottom of the heart.
Mm,
So which will resonate with any other audience who is watching on our
mm.
page. So we are not like
And I think one of the things is when people see this, they're like, "Oh, I don't know if I can go and talk like this." Don't
Yes.
worry.
we've been there.
We were exactly in your place. We were exactly there where you're feeling, because we didn't talk like this when we first started, because we were that shy couple. We were that, still kind of, oh, I don't know. Okay, we need to keep pushing ourselves. And the more we pushed ourselves, we found that, we learned to fly, basically.
Yeah.
Some people are just happy staying where they are because they think it's comfortable. They know what to expect and they don't want to come out. But actually, you don't know how amazing life can be when you just push yourself, push your limits, and you learn to fly. Because right now, we are flying. That's the taste of freedom, basically. When you have the option to make your choices, and we now have choices in our lives. So we have the option to retire early if we want to. We have the option to cut down our hours, so we go to part-time. We have all of those choices. Couldn't do that with just my job. Like, we were looking at working until we're 65, 70. But now with this business,
More.
we can make those
Yeah.
decisions.
For me, for my more than anything else, Ashani, there's a purpose in our life why we are living. I mean almost 40 plus now, but
We are
because of
40
this
plus.
business, I think we are living for a purpose. And the thing is, when we leave this earth or world, everyone is going to die one day or the other, right?
Yeah.
We are creating an impact on someone else's life,
Mm.
and which we will be always remembered.
And then we be proud of, isn't it?
We'll be proud of it.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's a very serious impact what we are doing, right?
Mm.
Maybe it might be small, or doesn't matter how big it is. It's a very big impact changing someone else's life. When they think about, hey, this person, because of this person, I'm here.
Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a journey, isn't it? So I couldn't even imagine 27 minutes are gone. It's just like we started. Mani and Veda, thank you so much for those insights. I think you can really resonate with them. These are coming from bottom of our hearts. I know um, when I have these weekly meetings with business partners, I get inspired as well. I think it's we can learn a lot from each other, and this is for you to think about. This business is not only for women or gents, this is for even for families. They can build this business together. And with this business, you start somewhere, you learn skills, you go out of your comfort zone, you become a different, completely different person. You that you would like. I would say I like myself, before 5 months, where were me, where was I? And then today, I'm in a different person. I like that growth, apart from the income that we get and the community. So, final words, Veda and Mani. If somebody is thinking and being the fence, whether to explore the business model, whether I should do this business or not, what is your advice for them to think about?
Um, I would just say don't wait for the perfect time, and I think that's what most people wait for. They just think, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the next day, I'll do it the next month, and they just put things off. Thing is, when you see the opportunity, don't wait for another day. Just take that opportunity, take the risk, because at the end of the day, at least you've tried it, and you won't leave life thinking, what if, right? At
Yeah,
least you've tried it. And if this is not for you, at least you've tried it. But if this is for you, that one decision that you've taken will change your life. It's changed our life. It's changed so many people's life. So why not yours? So, put that fear aside and just, choose faith over fear. That's what I would say.
Yeah, there is no perfect time. Today is the best time. Now, not even today, to now.
Now,
So,
that's true.
if
If you're listening,
someone is waiting on the edge, waiting on the fence, at least
Yeah.
give it a try, and you don't regret it. Okay, I never
Yeah.
tried it.
Just do it anyway. If you're doubtful, it's okay. Just do it.
And don't need to overthink. Oh, this is will be that like that. Da, 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 da. I mean,
Yeah.
you will get all your questions answered if you follow the process. If and if people think, oh, I need to get all these questions answered. No, take one step at a time. Do your research instead of asking all your questions. Do your research and then ask the right questions to the right person. They are going to get that clarified
Mm.
without even exploring the process. If they come up with questions, because those are like the people are thinking from the logical mind. The logical mind will always try to deny you, this is not something for you, this is blah blah
Mm.
blah, always negative thing, because that is from the past experience.
hmm,
So you need to think from your subconscious mind. Oh, okay, let's it's a 20 minutes or 90 minutes webinar. Let's see what is it. It's just a free webinar. Just spend an hour, watch it. If you didn't understand, ask the person, okay, what is the next step? They are going to guide you. Okay, to pay 149, watch the business model, come up with your questions, ask your questions, get it answered, like it, go for it. If you don't like it, get your refund. Simple, job done.
yeah, that's true. I don't see any other business model. They give the business model in advance to study, and it's
Mm.
fully transparent, isn't it? So that's
It
where
is.
I build the trust on this system. We can see black and white what is it, so
Yeah.
how we can earn this through this business, and what are the different companies and everything in a very simple manner. So I think that is the step you need to take and really see whether this is business is for you. So I started, I'm going through this journey. I'm really excited to see how my future looks like. And I know that for sure that it will be a wonderful one that my kids will be proud of. Because even if I'm not there, they have the business that I built and they can continue it from there. So that is the biggest thing that I was expecting from this business, building business, because we have our job. This is something that we built alongside our job as a plan B. What if our jobs lose tomorrow, and then if something happens to us or we fall sick? These kind of things happen in the war, and we never know what will happen in the world even. But this
Yeah.
online system, we can do it from anywhere. So I invite all of you. This is time to elevate your life. Don't settle for less. You deserve more in your life. So explore through Veda and Mani. They are wonderful people in this community, and anybody who is doing this business. This is a fully legitimate business, and this is to break your barriers, break your mind barriers, to explore this business model and elevate your life. And we'll look forward to see more stories in future. And thank you so much, Mani and Veda, today for your time. And
Thank
I
you.
I wish you all the very best, and we're looking forward to meet you all in person and celebrate your success soon.
Of
Thank you
course.
so much for
Thank
today.
you. Thank
Thank
you
you,
very much.
Harshini.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
everyone for watching.